All right, I'm here about to walk in the door for the session with Luna. Luna is a Great Dane. She gets very excited at the door. I'm assuming likes to jump up on people and stuff. Now, just like humans, dogs are going to be more prone to making mistakes when they're overexcited. If I'm about to have surgery, the last thing I want my surgeon to be is excited. I want them to be calm and relaxed. And so a lot of dogs will, she sees me at the door now. So a lot of dogs will jump up and they lose control because they're overstimulated. This is a very exciting time. Normally somebody rings the doorbell or knocks the door, they're coming inside. Well, the problem when you have a Great Dane is obviously they're gonna knock people down. But if a dog jumps up on someone, that can be a way of claiming them as their property. And there's a lot of reasons for that we'll talk about off camera. But in this video, we're just gonna show you how you can teach a dog to calm itself down. Now, I'm gonna kind of explain a little bit more than I normally would. I normally like to do it as we're doing it, but does she bark a lot?
Yeah.
She'll probably be barking, it'll be hard to hear. So what you're gonna see me do is I'm gonna ring the doorbell and knock like crazy. I wanna make it as hard as possible when we're practicing. Then the guardian's gonna open the door and leave the inside door and leave the outside door open. So I'm gonna basically put my foot against the door to make sure she doesn't knock it open, and I'm just gonna wait for her to settle down. As soon as she settles down, I'm gonna start the process of reaching for the door. However, I'm not gonna be able to do it because as soon as I start reaching, she's gonna get excited and jump up, and at that point I stop. This is a form of operant conditioning, which means that it's based on what the dog does. So the dog is calm and relaxed, and I start the process of entering. The dog shows excitement, I stop the process, or I back up a step. So the cool thing is, instead of micromanaging and telling the dog, go here, go there, we're helping the dog figure it out. So when I'm calm, the process of coming inside comes in. When I'm calm, I'm very attracted to humans. When I'm overexcited, the humans step away. And since I want them to come inside, after enough practice, that's what the dog will do. All right, let's see how Luna does. That's what we want. And so if you have a dog that's going to be a door dasher, make sure you do this. And I would have your guests probably do this as well. So you have them watch this video and make it easy for them. All right, can you open it all the way? Perfect. She's pretty calm. I expected more excitement than this. And you got Super Scooper was here. All right. Is this not normal?
This is a little abnormal, yeah. Okay. Usually she's barking a lot more.
So usually dogs are barking, they're pounding on the door. And again, so you're gonna reach, and as soon as the dog starts getting excited, you process. So my first step is usually just to reach. Usually this is like 5 or 6 times. When I can actually touch it, see how her head came up? Can you raise, we call that maintenance. That's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna make it, and again, I wanna really break down the entry process into small steps and help the dog practice behaving the way that I want them to behave for each individual step before I go to the next step. So now we're recreating, reaching for it, jiggling it, opening it for more. She actually took a step backwards.
Okay.
So after you practice this enough, the dog learns to calm itself down because the humans never come inside when I'm overexcited. Now there's probably a lot of other things that are going on that are contributing to fighting birds and other things like that we're going to talk about off camera.
Okay.
But if you do have an excited dog, arrange to have friends come over. What typically happens is our dog misbehaves when we're hosting a party. And now I want to be a host. I'm thinking about the roast, I'm thinking about the cocktails and the kids behaving and all the rest of the stuff. And my attention span is really low. It's slow. You have 3 seconds to correct or reward your dog. So you need to do Johnny on the spot. So what I recommend you do, go through your phone and people you haven't seen for a while. Hey, you haven't met Luna. You know, we have this Great Dane, and I hired a dog psychologist. She gets a little excited when people come over. You can actually help us teach her to be calm and meet her, and we haven't seen you forever. So use an excuse to kind of try to get people to come by. Now they're in on it with you. You're not feeling the pressure of being a host. You're not distracted. As a matter of fact, they will help you about this with the door. Now, I have had some clients when the dog gets really excited. The client puts a little table here and puts like a lemonade here. So your guests come out, they can like, yeah, enjoy. So you take all that pressure off. Normally we want to get to the door as fast as we can and let people in, and the dog feels that energy. This is what happens. We'd like to wait for the dog to go away, and the person walks, opens it, comes on in, and they're unmolested. All right, well if you can see that over there, that is a Luna. This is a David. These are tips and tricks you can use to help your dog learn to be calm when guests come to the door.